leftover chicken, scallions, cheese. What am I gonna make with this? Meow. Mayo. Hellman's. You can talk. And then she says, meow. And boom, Hellman saves the leftovers. She can't spell. It's mine!
Now, our keynote speaker.
Is it serious?
You lasted longer than most.
Oh, I love that.
I do too.
Okay, so that's just one of the ads that you'll see this Sunday for the big game on WTOL.
But who watches the Super Bowl for football? It's the commercials, right? It's the commercials,
If you're not into football, you're looking for the commercials.
Yeah, so Mark Luetke of Thread Marketing has what to watch for this year. So that was just one example.
One example of many.
Of many.
Oh, yeah.
Of many. But I tell you what, the Super Bowl from a commercial standpoint is back this year. They had sort of a 5-year ratings decline, but now they're back stronger than ever. This year's game may deliver a record audience of more than 100 million viewers.
Wow.
And sponsors understand the value of all those eyeballs that are looking at the game, and half of them tune in to watch the commercials, primarily. That's why more than 50 advertisers have paid more than $7 million each for the 50 spots that are available. And every available spot in the game has been sold out for weeks.
Wow.
That's a lot. So we should be in store for some really good commercials that keep us engaged.
We should. And I said what's driving that is 3 factors, and none of them are about football. Okay. First of all, there's a lot of public anxiety now about what's going on in the world, presidential election. So most of the commercial will be very soft and funny and not terribly edgy like we've seen in the past. Second, Las Vegas is the host city, right? That's a big deal. And then there's the Taylor Swift factor, right? So I think we're looking at one of the commercials from Volkswagen that's supposed to be a softer, a little bit more nostalgic kind of a commercial right now. Commercials will mostly reflect the comforting messages like that. As far as the Vegas factor, people used to go to Vegas to watch the game if they couldn't get a ticket, right? Now the game is in Vegas, right? So the city has a national fan base for the city as much as the Super Bowl has a fan base for football. So the hype for both of them is generating a huge amount of interest in the game, and as advertisers know, that's good for business.
Yeah, so let's talk about this Taylor Swift. Because she's having such an amazing year.
Yes.
She's had an amazing few years. She has boosted so many economies with her tour. Now, Travis Kelce, her boyfriend, in the Super Bowl. Every game we're seeing images of Taylor Swift. So do you think we're going to see maybe some commercials of her possibly?
Of her? I don't think so of her. I think that she will drive eyeballs to the game, okay? If she makes it back from Tokyo, and I'm not sure if we decided that's going to happen. She has a concert Saturday night in Tokyo. But everything Taylor touches turns to gold, right? And so her presence, for example, on a Sunday night game in October created 2 million more female visitors than normal to watch the football game. So an appearance on Sunday will guarantee a huge boost in ratings over last year. In fact, research shows that a Taylor-attended game may create the biggest television audience in the history of any show in the United States.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And based on Taylor. Yeah, it is. So as far as what can we expect, what kind of commercials are we going to see, as I said, the emphasis will be on humor, comforting themes. Arnold Schwarzenegger will be on talking about State Farm. Ted Lasso's cast will be on talking about Michelob, and Dan Marino, former football player, is going to be on a commercial where the Super Bowl ring is made out of M&Ms. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And one that I think isn't particularly interesting because it skews both young and old is a commercial with comedian Eric Andre for Drumstick. Drumstick is the ice cream treat, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so he is known by a younger audience for his shows on Cartoon Network. So let's take a look. I think we could see that commercial. And maybe...
We have it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The name's Umstick. Dr. Umstick.
Whoa, I'm gonna need to confiscate one of these.
So, this is a matchup that creates, of course, humor. A well-known performer for younger audiences, and it's funny. So this is the kind of thing that we'll see a lot of on Sunday night.
And talk to us a bit about what these commercials during the Super Bowl just mean for pop culture in general.
Well, a lot of them are iconic. I mean, there are things that have gone down in history. People still talk about some of the commercials that were on 25 years ago. Not all of them. I mean, some of them are fairly straightforward, but some do. One that has always generated a lot of emotional response are the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Yep,
right?
those are that's one of the first things that comes to mind.
They're going to have a commercial this year, and in fact, they're making public appearances in Las Vegas around game time, right? So people will be able to see those. The brand, the Clydesdale and Budweiser brand, is the all-time leader in the number of commercials they bought into the Super Bowl, 142. And that outranks Pepsi, the second most seen by, they're at 97. So Budweiser is probably the most iconic brand that you see in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so speaking of the Clydesdales, we talk Taylor Swift, but another football icon is Tom Brady.
Yes.
So will we see any Tom Brady commercials?
Think Dan Marino is the closest we're going to get. Okay. Marino was a football quarterback back, I think, in the late 1900s or something. and he's still around. He's turned himself into an actor, and he's doing a football commercial where he's kicking against another guy. So it's played for laughs.
Oh, nice.
So I think you can see that there's a lot of kind of acting out. Is this Arnold I think we're looking at right now? I don't know.
This is, they're talking about Tom Brady, but we're actually, I don't know if we're going to
As long as you're not Tom Brady, you're in. Come on.
What about the Tom Brady of spreadsheets?
That MGM is for you.
Yes.
Who knows?
What if I'm Tim Brady,
he's retired, he doesn't have enough money.
Right.
He's a pensioner like all of us right now, you know?
Yeah, so really cool. A lot to expect when it comes to those Super Bowl ads. But before we let you go,
yes, sir,
I have to ask you the question. Who do you have, the Chiefs or the 49ers?
Okay, well, look, like a lot of people out there, I'm a Lions fan, and so I'm going to be voting for the 49ers, or rooting for the 49ers on Sunday.
Okay.
Same.
All right.
I got the Chiefs, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we'll do a little wager on the way out.
Really, Kaylee?
We can't be friends anymore.
I wanted the Lions in the Super Bowl.
You notice Kaylee avoided this question,
She
right?
did.
I knew it was coming. Come on.
Are you rooting for the 49ers?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, born and raised a Lions fan.
Okay.
There you go.
So you know, the Chiefs have. It's great that they've been so successful the last few years, but I need to see the 49ers win this year.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
I want to get beat by the team that wins it all.
Okay.
So
there's nothing better than revenge. Right. So.
Well, there you go. You got it there.
Steven.
Thanks so much. We
good to see you.
We'll be back with more Good Day. Stay with us. She's away. I'm sorry.